Now then.
Well then, we'll depart today. But what's this I hear about a festival on the island? The islander all seem to be heading for the coast.
Of course.
The village wants to show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe, we can still make it by the deadline even if we leave tomorrow. So I could have gone to the fucking other island! Shitty little game. The festivities include a sacred rite where a dragon god statue is set alight in a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to someone, your wishes will come true. Isn't that just marvelous? And who will our dear captain pray with? Oh god, I have to choose someone? Don't make me choose. Okay, yeah, let's save. Let's save. The decider we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival, and once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down. They couldn't do shit today. But it's a day wasted anyways. Oh, that seems, dangerous.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from
I'm gonna hang up
a
with Stroll.
I hear it is a festival in the dragon god's name. Meant to ensure a safe
There's no
sea
romance in the
voyage.
game. I'm gonna make my
In place
own.
of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Yay!
Woo!
Woohoo!
Dell's all better, and we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out
Awesome.
of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up. It's a party.
Hey, I don't know what to think about Bathlin.
And you?
He's every word. He's shady.
Like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival.
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns
I mean,
out
you don't have
most
to.
of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
Oh.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the
I'm
way it is,
sorry.
I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again.
You welcome?
I'm genuinely grateful. You
That
know?
sounds very suicidal.
Makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Okay, goodbye, buddy.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats!
Oh, that's something only Hulkenberg enjoys?
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Oh, damn.
'Tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Of course. Of course she likes it.
This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
That sound. Juice burst forth as soon as I put it into my mouth.
Sounds. I feel quite.
Oh no.
Quite.
Is she drunk?
Right.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing.
But he's crying.
Is it drugs?
What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, so long times ago times, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Look, it could be alcohol or it could be drugs. It could be both.
Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Oh god. Oh, I'm not feeling so Gucci as well.
Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island
at
make
Neros
a
in the
wish over that
background.
flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper,
Oh?
it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
Not plenty of time. This is a yes. I would
Have
like
you
to go with
decided on
Stroll.
someone?
Yes. Stroll. Yeah, I saw he's knocked out on that table. Maybe he's not the best option. Whoops.
Yeesh.
Well, but listen to those dragon tears. You got Heimsmay babbling on and crying his eyes out, and Hulkenberg and Yufelver having sword fights with my arms. This bouquet has been memorable. Banquet. I don't know why I pronounced that so weird. It's banquet. Alright. Now it seems as good a time as any to go make our wishes at the Dragon God statue.
All right.
You make a wish? I considered a few, but settled on wishing for our victory over Lewis. It felt important enough. We'll have no second chance after all. If you really think about it, you realize how with each passing moment, any number of people out there in this country are making their own wishes for the future. And all those wishes, they're our responsibility too. I find that somewhat terrifying. I know the feeling.
Huh?
You too, huh? You know, sometimes I have this dream. More of a nightmare. Lewis gets the best of us. We die. Ridiculous, isn't it? To be brought so low by a dream. Especially when all I've got to do is make sure it never comes true.
So?
What about you? Did you wish for something? For everyone's safety. Your wishes, they seem to come true. I felt that way since all the way back at the fort. Regardless, I have faith in you that is, William.
Hey!
Hey, did you two make your wishes? What you wish for? Huh? You're not supposed to tell anyone, you know?
For real?
Well, that's unfair. I bet you told William. Oh, I see. Something not fit for a lady's ears, was it?
Huh?
Come of it. If that's the impression I've given you, you're sorely mistaken. No, she's wrong, William. Never mind that. Did you two notice? The brothers have been staring daggers at us since earlier. Seems like as good an opportunity as any. Might be the time to go sweet talk them, huh? As easy as that. She's so aware of her surroundings at all times. I suppose that's how she managed to sneak into Lewis's good graces. Isn't she just flirting? No, I could never.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that even at a time like this, she has her guard up. Takes extraordinary self-discipline, and I admire her for it. Hard to tell what the Magus brothers are thinking, but let's pray they don't catch on.
Right.
Oh, right, I found something interesting on the island. A fairly decent greatsword washed right up on the shore. I'm not sure if you'll find it useful, but I think it's best in your hands. Are you sure? Of course. It cleaned out rather nicely with a little elbow grease. I left it in on the runner, so if you want, let's go have a look. Will give me the gift, then we return to the others. Ooh.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know, I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
I was thinking that it's so dumb that they're discussing this with an open door on that ship. But I was like, you know, okay, maybe nothing bad happened there. Well. But tonight's our last night on the island.
So?
Tomorrow's the big day, so let's make sure we're plenty rested. God, Stroll, do you have anything to say?
Well,
I just hope we can get out of here without being attacked. Okay. Did I call it a night? Let's sleep.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Must say, I'm set to leave the island for no other reason than every meal here has been an utter delight. I'm almost certain you said the same thing when we left Broadhaven and Mortura, and your world of cuisine is but a few days away if you'll just be patient. Mind your tongue, Stroll, a few days is thrice as many meals. Wow, you really are taking this hard. Well, when you said your goodbyes to the people at the food, you did the gauntlet runner.
hold on.
Okay then.
When you're ready, everyone will be waiting for you at the Gondola Running. I don't think there's anything else I can
All right,
do
then.
here today. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, that also gives me courage. I really have to get this one done too. It's the relics, that's the morphing, okay. Oh, it's telling me how many I have. I have 21. Okay.
All right then.
Let's go to the Gondola Runner.
Go.
Anything else here? Yeah.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication
Oh, I need something to
ceremony,
write it
we
down.
use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked
I
out
gotta
its
get
powers.
myself something to drink
We'll
afterwards.
use that to our advantage.
I'm feeding my
Juna,
gremlins.
we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
Oh,
when
no.
we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
He says, and discussing stuff
footsteps.
with an open door.
Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye, aye, me hearties!
Oh, she's cute!
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Batlin was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
Damn.
This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Okay, I guess I have to go there. But a problem, those firemen will have us making landfall by tomorrow. Okay. And for roll's sake, let us make haste.
Tally-ho there.
To Albatori!
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Oh.
Indeed.
2 more diaries. Not to worry about sea monsters anymore, I guess. Okay, we can... Do you have anything to say?
Seriously.
The last was probably a way to get to the lands that didn't involve saving the pageant girl, right? Though I suppose I can't complain since you got the lands out of the way. Still, if you want Count Lewis's favor, kick my ass and stop playing the hero.
All right then.
Yeah, we can get the... There is some courage I can get down there, wait. Who's giving me courage? The thing is, yeah, but wait, give me a second. Which one is she giving me? I have to level the wisdom anyways, so we're probably gonna go for the wisdom. Here is imagination. Yeah, we're gonna go for wisdom because I need more wisdom. But I am gonna get myself something to drink real quick. I'm gonna feed my gremlins. I will be right back, chat. Give yourself something to drink too. Maybe get a snack because it's been a while, and then we are gonna continue this. Welcome back. I hope y'all got yourself something to drink and something to snack. So,
Well met.
Let's go Hulkenberg. Wisdom.
Alright.
Let's spend some time.
Alright.
Okay, we're not at 4 yet.
The
Unfortunate.
Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Oh, what's that blue light? Wait a minute. Bless you. Wait, what's that blue light? Oh! Some food. Okay, I get the same thing with all of them. I'm gonna spend time with Yufa just for the sake of getting some leveling up materials. I'd like to talk to you a bit. Sure. Let's have a little chit chat. I only heard about the outside world from important books and my brother's stories. I can't believe that starting today I will travel those lands myself. And I would have had the confidence to attempt such a venture on my own. I'm truly glad to have met you and everyone else, William. Welcome to the team.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, of course.
I know I lack experience, but I want only to contribute to these efforts. I'm grateful for your guidance and encouragement. Speaking of which, Juna graciously gave me some advice about trips such as this one. She said, make sure you keep one eye on your wallet whenever you're in town, and never ever ever follow a stranger somewhere. Yuna's kindness truly knows no end. I feel quite lucky to go on a trip with so many people watching over me. Oh, that reminds me, I meant to ask you, what were things like when you began the journey, William? I must admit, I'm somewhat curious about the place where your mission began. It is my hope that one day, when this is all over, that I may visit it. Aww.
Alright.
7. Holy hells. Oh, I'm sorry. I was having so much fun talking with you, the time escaped me. Is it alright if we continue? Sure. Let's chip-chap longer. We talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
So a new
draws
day
nearer.
comes.
It would seem that...
You know, stand amongst the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Montaria from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close. Alderbury remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of the piping hot stew. And it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom, as well. I suppose that will be the stage of our confrontation with Louis.
Yes.
Let's keep our hopes high. There are some tall mountains on the horizon. Okay, our preparations are complete, that's alright. Want to ship with anyone? Courage.
Alright then.
Imagination. Okay, let's get courage so we can do my boy. That's not what I wanted.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
No.
Now then.
Perfect. So we can do... I forgot what's his name. Not Alonso? Was it Alonso?
Why, that's...
But we can finish him now.
Come look at this!
People aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes!
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff.
Oh.
A bluff so tremendous, it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
Well, that looks really pretty too.
Whoa.
Absolutely incredible. I've heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed. Falling off of that precipice would be fundamentally terrifying. And exhilarating, I imagine. Makes me want to scream.
On guard!
Damn Morphe Sanctus Schoolians! What? What's gotten in you? That was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, to pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner.
Speaking of...
I'm reminded of the time you were all yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit. But if I may, I would like to try my hand at just yelling.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn! I feel you.
Yes.
I'm with you there. Amusing. I would also like to try screaming as well. What's the matter? I fully intended to do it, but the witch just won't come out and all, and this girl is just too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anybody else have something to yell about? Sunset gaze off of the cliff's edge and being filled with an unexplainable urge to scream has somewhat broadened my wisdom. Sure, that seems reasonable.
Wisdom.
Yay! We got wisdom to level 4.
As for me...
Oh, then I suppose it's old Neuros's turn. I prepared a list of complaints that I wish I could recite to you all on a daily basis. Rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should head back before we all catch a cold. Yes, we should allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions.
Bombs away!
But I must scream! As always, I drown this place here. Thank you. To Maria, we bring that one.
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
All right then.
Okay, I have a lot of imagination. Yeah, everyone's giving me imagination. Do I need a level? I do need one more level up with time swim, but I think I have enough points for him. What's with you guys? This place will reach Elbury sometime tomorrow. You got the lands in the end, so I'll not deny you got the skill for this. But I'll still be watching you until it's Count Louis's hands. Hi, Xylan, welcome. How are you doing? If I ask you a question just to get your perspective on it, I mean, depends on what the question is. But go ahead. I might not answer it, but you can try. Night chills are creeping in. Suppose that means we're closing in on Albury. Do you think a heart-shaped ring is classy or cheesy? I mean, it depends who you're giving it to, and it depends how the heart-shaped ring looks like. I need more details to give you a proper answer to this, because the answer is yes and no. If it's like a ginormous, super ugly heart-shaped ring, yes, that's cheesy. If it's like a small one that's like cute and maybe has like some cute little gems in it or something, and that's adorable.
Oh my.
I'm so bored and I'm just not in the mood to say, oh wait, that's... Oh wait, we can end up with Juno. For some reason in my mind, I thought that's you thought, but I guess it's Juno. It is proportionate to the size, okay? Well, as I said, it still depends. Oh, I just skipped that. I'm so sorry. it still depends, like, how the whole ring looks. But I'd say if it looks like proper and you don't just want to like give it for the jokes of it, it's probably like not cheesy. If you give it to a stranger, that's a bit questionable. But if you give it to a friend or like to a partner or something, that's something else. Strengths and competences were impeccable naturally, but most of all, I appreciate of all of you. Your life pretty energy crop. Seems to fit right in. So I was an adapter blending into my current milieu, but I'm actually not doing much of that with you all. I'm just being myself. For so many other people, I gave them what they desired. I performed the role of sweet, virtuous Juno the songstress. But you don't treat me that way. I was a little miffled and even disappointed because of it, to be honest. I'm sure you'll be shining star one day. Actually, I'm absolutely positive about it. This is coming from me, so you better believe in yourself.
All right.
Yay! I think my imagination should be also done. Never mind, it's not. I'm asking this because a lot of people know and real life seem to hate art. I mean, as I said, it also like really depends on like who you're giving it. Because like if it's like a person who doesn't like these type of things in general, it's just like generally speaking not a good gift. Doesn't matter what shape it has. Is it that time already? I do feel I'm my drowsy, but we can talk just a bit more before we have a kip, can't we? But I feel like in the end it also like really just like depends what like your thought behind the gift itself is.
And the age of a new
And people
king
would
draws
appreciate
nearer.
it if like the thought behind it is a good one, because that's usually what counts.
Tis nearly time.
Oh, you're not talking further. I thought you do. This is only a ways further until we reach Albury. The city is likely abuzz with activity related to Sen's Day. I wonder if Louis is already there. Sooner or later, we have to hand Dracodius over to him. I must wonder what the brothers will tell him of our time on the island, if they will leave out any unnecessary details. You just have to stand tall and be confident. If you have to tell a lie, look them straight in the eye and say every word like you truly believe it.